Hey there, we just got back from an adventure here in West Virginia. We're filming an episode series for OK four-wheel drive, and behind me is the Ramper. This is a 1-ton Dodge on 37s with a flatbed and an OEV camper. Let's take a closer look. Lots of AEV accessories on this truck, including the lift. It's got a come-up winch. It's got a factor 55 flat link as well. But a little love from our last adventure. There's a little bit of dirt in here, just proof that we took it out. It's just been a fantastic ride. I had my son sitting in the back the whole time. We had a ton of room for all of our stuff. And what's really cool is there's also storage underneath of it, right? Really easy to get to, really easy access for recovery gear and things like that. This truck sits on 37-inch BFG all-terrains and AEV wheels. And we've got AEV Bilstein suspension. These are the 8100s and 8112s. We've got Romex side steps here. They aren't sliders per se, but they do give you really good footing and good traction to climb up and open the camper on top. This is a Mitts alloy flatbed, and as you can see, there's tons of storage around this tray. Let's move to the back. Full pull-out storage underneath the camper as well. We keep the ladder in there, and I'll show you that in just a second. So this is the Overland Explorer Camp FX, right? F stands for flatbed. We've got molly panels on the back. We've got our exhausts for the furnace, and that's where the propane goes. Pretty straightforward. It's a side mount propane tank. It's got indicators on it to tell you where it's at as far as capacity goes and what you have left to burn. This is the drain for the sink, right? So you can open that up, hook a garden hose to it, and drain it to the ground. And here is access to the shower or a faucet that you can actually shower outside. And this is actually where you fill up, the water tank as well. There is exterior lighting on all three sides of the camper: driver, rear, and passenger as well. Let's talk about the storage. We've got storage here on the passenger side and pass-through storage here on the driver's side. This pass-through storage is really nice for long items like skis and things like that that you don't want to keep inside the camper. These stainless tie downs are very robust, and then underneath of the camper and on the front of the camper there are rubber bushings to keep the camper in place and absorb some of those hard hits. So the struts on the side of this camper are really nice to lift the top up because it's pretty heavy, and then when you're closing it and latching it down, there's actually a latch on each corner. All right, I got the ladder in place. Let's go inside and take a look. This is a very thoughtful addition to the camper. It's got a little lock-in plunger that holds the door open so it doesn't slam shut on you. All right, so I'm standing on the ladder looking inside the camper right now. This is where all of your electronic systems lie right here. This is the switches for, your interior, exterior, and for the water pump. This camper is winterized, so I'm not going to turn the pump on. This is your control for your water heater and for your furnace and your temperature. And then this is your red arc controls right here. Lots of storage in here, right? So we've got storage here on the left. We've got storage underneath the fridge. This gray compartment houses the 100 amp hour lithium battery. Over here we've also got storage, and this converts into a shower space as well. Bamboo countertops and surfaces throughout. We've got a stove here and a sink, and then we've got a table over here. The windows are cool. They have a screen that folds down, and then blinds that fold up to keep some of the edge off when it's cold outside off of the window. Yeah, one thing you're probably wondering about is these elastic bungees, right? So these help actually guide the top to kind of collapse on itself so that you can easily drop the top down. Above us are two Max Air fans. There's one above the bed and then one above me here in the kitchen. To close the camper, all you do is you reach out and you grab that handle and pull it in. It is sprung, so it does help assist in pulling this heavy top down, There's one on the front and then one on the back as well. So what we do when we get to camp is we actually disconnect these elastic bungees and hang them off the back side so they're out of the way. But it makes a perfect sitting space for somebody to sit and relax while the other person is cooking. So let's talk kitchen now. This is the sink, right? Top folds up, faucet peels up, and you've got your water here on the right. I'm not gonna run anything right now because like I said, it is winterized. To flip the stove on, you simply crank the dial and you hit it like that and you're ready to go. So like I said earlier, there's a considerable amount of working space in this camper, and the sleeping area is fantastic. Under the mattress is a strut assisted plate that actually lifts up and provides about 8 inches or 10 inches of storage underneath of that for clothes, bedding, pillows, and other things like that that you may carry with you. There's plenty of room to close down the top of this camper and leave your bedding there as well. So let's peek in the fridge. This is a Dometic fridge, plenty of storage space. There is freezer space up above. And then space for maybe veggies, cheese, things like that. You also have storage in the door as well. So if I can show you some of the features of this table, which are really nice, there are 3 different places where you can adjust the height, the spin, and the tension on everything, right? So when I set up this platform here for us to sit on, I'll actually disconnect the table and lift it off, and then I'll rest this bamboo tabletop in here, and then put one of these seat cushions on top of it. We talked a little bit about it earlier, but this is the shower space and tons of storage here. I won't be able to hang up the shower curtain for you in this video, but it actually just attaches on each of these clips on the ceiling. So one more look at the interior from the bed space. There's tons of room in this thing. So thanks for watching this quick walk around of the Overland Explorer Vehicles Camp FX, available at OK4WD.com. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and smash that bell for notifications. We'll see you next time.